back to my channel, and I'm sorry if this tutorial is a bit weird because my tripod hasn't arrived yet. So to get started, I'm going to be using my size 5 millimeter hook, a measuring tape, and this Alize brand is a lightweight yarn. I really don't know why I kept the paper, but it's a lightweight yarn. So to get started, you're going to measure around your waist, and mine is about 34 to 35 inches. So I'm going to make a chain that's wide enough to give me 34 to 35 inches. And I'll be working with the chainless foundation. So to work with the chainless foundation, you're going to make a loop, and you're going to chain two, one, two. Now you're going to put your hook into the first chain. You're going to yarn over. I have two left. I'm going to pull my hook through the first loop. I have two left. Now I'm going to pull my hook through the two of them. Now I'm going to put my hook into the chain, the first chain from the hook. Yarn over, I have two left. I yarn over, I have two left, and I yarn over through the two of them. So we're going to do it again. I put my hook into the chain from the hook. I yarn over, I have two left. I yarn over, I have two left, and I'm going to pull my hook through the two of them. So you can work with a normal chain, but the main reason why I'm working with the chainless foundation chain is because I want the waistband to be a bit stretchy and easy to pass through my hips. So I'm just going to show you guys one more time. You put your hook into the chain from the hook. Yarn over, you have two left. Yarn over, you have two left, and you yarn over through the two of them. So I'm just going to make the chain wide enough to give me the 35 inches. I'm done with row 1. For row 2, we are going to start increasing. So we are going to be increasing at this end and at this end, and this is because of the hips. So we'll be increasing on both ends. So I'm just going to put 2 double crochet in this first stitch. 1, 2. I'm going to continue with 1 double crochet. So you can use like a stitch marker to mark off where you'll be putting your 2 double crochet, or where you'll be doing your increase. Sorry, I really can't find my stitch marker anyway. I don't know why. Kind of like a scattered human being. My things are all over the place. So sorry guys, to increase it, just going to put 2 double crochet. That's how to increase. And I'm just going to continue with 1 double crochet in each stitch until I get to this other end where I'm supposed to put my increase again. So I'm just going to be putting my other increase at this end. So I'm going to be putting 2 double crochet at this end, and then I'll continue with one double crochet in the rest of the stitches. So I'm done with the end of row 2. For row 3, we are going to be doing the same thing we did for row 2. So we are going to be increasing on both sides. And this is basically what we'll be doing for the rest of the rows till we get to where we want to pull the crotch. So we're just going to be doing the same thing we did for row 2. We'll be increasing on where we increase. So whenever you come to an increase, you're going to increase, and you'll be doing this for a few more rows. And I'm just going to do this till I'm about to do the crotch, and I'll show you guys how many rows of increase I did. So I did a total of 20 rows, 19 rows of increase and 1 row of no increase or decrease. Now I'm just going to be doing the crotch of the shirts. So I did 20 rows, 19 rows of increase and 1 row of no increase or decrease. Now for the crotch, I'm just going to fold my shirt into half. And you can use a stitch marker to mark off the middle of where your crotch is going to be. So I just folded it into half, and this is my middle. So I'm going to tie my yarn at this end. Now I'm just going to do a chain that is wide enough to cover my crotch, and I'll be doing about 15 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I'm just going to connect this chain to the other end of the crotch. So like I said, I folded this into half. So I'm just going to find where I'll be joining this end, and I've gotten it. So I did 15 chains for the crotch. You can make it smaller or longer depending on how your crotch area is. And I'm just going to join it with a slip stitch. So for the legs, I'm just going to be going around with one double crochet. I'm going to work with one leg and then I'll go to the other leg. So I'll be putting one double crochet in each stitch. No decrease or increase, just normal plain old double crochet. So you can start by walking around through the crotch side, or you can start by this end. But since I already started with this end, I'm just going to go around and get to the crotch. So I'm just doing one double crochet in each stitch, and that's all for the legs of the shirts. I'm going to do this for like 3 to 4 rows, and I'll show you guys the length of my shirts before we do the knits of the shirts. So I did 8 rows for the legs of the shirts. Now I'm just going to be doing the waistband, and for the waistband I'm going to be doing the rib stitches, the front and back rib stitches, and I'll be doing it for like 3 to 4 rows, and I'll show you guys how to do the knits of the shirts. For the rib stitch, I'm going to yarn over, put my hook through the front. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm going to put my hook through the front loop. And I'm going to yarn over. I have 3 left. Yarn over, 2 left. Yarn over through the 2 of them. And I'm going to yarn over, put my hook through the back loop. I hope you guys can see this. I'm going to put my hook through the back loop. Yarn over, yarn over. So we're just doing like, it's like a double crochet, but we are going through the front loop and the back loop. So for the front loop, I'm going to yarn over and pull my hook through the front loop, yarn over. So that's what we'll be working with. We'll just be alternating between the front loop and the back loop. I'm really sorry if this tutorial is all over the place, but my tripod is spoiled and the new one isn't here yet, so I have to improvise. So yeah, we'll just be going around with the front and back loop rib stitch. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but the ribs are ready for me. So we're going to do this for like 2 to 3 more rows, and I'll show you guys how my waistband is. So I did 3 rows of the rib stitch. I don't know if you guys can see the rib, but I did 3 rows of the rib stitch. So for the nets, I already tied my yarn. So you're just going to tie your yarn on the row underneath the rib stitch. So the first row without a rib, that is underneath the rib stitch, you're going to tie your yarn there. I already tied mine. So I'm going to chain about 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now I'm going to skip, let me show you guys. So I'm going to skip 3 stitches. So 1, 2, 3. Let me turn it this way. So I'm going to skip 3 stitches. I'm going to skip 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to join this chain to this stitch with a single crochet. So I skip 1, 2, 3, and I'm just going to join it with a single crochet. Let me show you guys again. So this is the stitch I'm joining it to. So now I'm going to chain another 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I really hope you guys understand what I'm doing. Now I'm going to skip another 3 stitches. So I'm going to skip 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to join this chain to this 4th stitch. So this is the 4th stitch. I'm just going to join it with a single crochet. I'm going to chain 15 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to skip 3 stitches. 1 2 3 and join the chain to the fourth stitch with a single crochet. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. Now I'm going to skip 3 stitches and join it to the fourth stitch with a single crochet. So this is what the net is starting to look like, and we are going for the diamond mesh stitch. So I know it doesn't look like anything right now, but maybe when I get to the second row you guys will see what it looks like. So I'm just going to chain 15. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. I'm going to join it to the fourth stitch. So 1 2 3 4 with a single crochet. So I'm just going to go around with this and I'll show you guys how to do the neck. So I've gone around with the mesh stitch, and this is what the shirt looks like. So for the second row of the mesh stitch, I'm just going to chain 15. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. Now I'm just going to go into this first mesh stitch with a single crochet. I'm going to chain 15. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. And I'm going to go into the next mesh stitch with a single crochet. So this is exactly how it is. You're going to be doing the diamond stitch. So the first row was to join the stitch to the shirt. For the second row you just be doing the normal diamond stitch. So you just be chaining 15 and going into the middle of the first mesh stitch with a single crochet. You chain 15, go into the next with a single crochet, chain 15, go into the next with a single crochet, chain 15, go into the next with a single crochet. I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to chain 15. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. I'm going to go into the next mesh stitch with a single crochet. I'm going to chain 15. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. And if there's anything you don't understand, you can just leave a comment down below so I can explain it better to you. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. And I'm going to go into the next mesh stitch with a single crochet, and this is basically what we'll be doing for the rest of the row. So we'll just be going around until we get to the length of the crotch so that we can do the crotch of the mesh stitch, and then we'll do the leg. So I did 6 rows of the net. Now I'm just going to be doing the crotch. So for the crotch, I'm going to fold my work and tie my yarn to the middle of this net where the crotch is. As you can see, I already tied my yarn, so I'll be making a chain of 10 to 15. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. So I did a chain of 15 to be on the safe side. Now I'm just going to fold my work again to get the middle of the crotch from the other side, and this is the middle. So I'm going to join the chain of 15 I did. I'm going to join this chain of 15 I did to the middle of the crotch of the nets. and join it with a slip stitch. Honestly, doing a tutorial like this is harder than I thought. So this is the chain of the crotch that we did. I know this is looking all tangled up right now, but since we're working on the knits, you can forget about this part for now. But we want to do the legs of the net now, so we'll still be working with mesh stitch. So I'm just going to chain 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and I'm going to skip 5 and put one single crochet in the fifth stitch. I'm going to chain 15 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to skip 5 and put one single crochet in the next stitch. I'm going to chain 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I'm going to put one single crochet into the next mesh stitch. So now basically we're just going to continue with the mesh stitch that we've been doing. So let me hold this. So this is what the shirt looks like, and this is the crotch. We are working on the leg of the knits right now. So now we're basically going to be doing the same thing we've been doing for the rest of the knit. We're going to chain 15 and put one single crochet into the next mesh stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to put one single crochet into the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to put one single crochet into the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then put one single crochet in the next stitch. So that's basically what we'll be doing for the legs. We just go around. When we get to the crotch, we continue with the same pattern, and then we go to the second leg. So for the legs, I did about 4 rows, and that's it for the shirt, guys.